Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Open House. My name is Miss Kelly, and I am your child's learning strategies teacher. This is my 9th year teaching at Baldwin. I graduated from Flagler College with a degree in elementary education, and then after getting a job as a paraprofessional here at Baldwin, I got my ESC certification and became a VE teacher. I have provided support facilitation in the classrooms and have recently, in the last 3 years, started teaching the learning strategies class. The purpose of this course is to enable students with disabilities to acquire and generalize strategies and skills across academic, community, and employment settings to achieve annual goals based on assessed needs and the student's individual education plan, or IEP. Class time is divided into rotations to provide students the opportunity to get help with homework assignments, testing accommodations, and lessons and strategies for independent learning and living. Students are expected to come prepared with work from other classes that they need assistance in or need to complete. I can provide them with help on their assignments for any subject that they have. That can range from math, language arts, science, history. If they have an art class and they need help or they need to complete an art assignment, they can do that. If they have a technology class, they can work on that assignment. Or if they have band or PE and have assignments in those classes, they can work on them as well, and I can provide them with assistance. Focus grade checks will be done daily or at least weekly, so I can touch base with their student and help them understand what they need to do, what are they missing, what's going on in a class that they might be struggling in, what help they need. Do they need help with notes? Do they need help with understanding notes? So doing those focus checks daily and weekly helps both of us understand what's going on and to help them make as much improvement for those classes that they can. All students are required to bring a book for independent reading. If they finish assignments in class early and they still have some time left, then they can read that independent reading book. All assignments will be submitted through Teams if they're online. If they're in class, their assignments will be done in their notebook. Expectations online. Students are expected to log into our Teams class page and complete the attendance starting at 9:05. After 9:08, your student will be marked tardy, and completing the attendance before 9:05 or after 9:58, they will be marked absent for the class period. Once they complete the attendance, they are to read the directions that I have left for them in their general chat page. And this will tell your student what they're to be working on during the class period, if we're going to be doing a lesson or if it is an independent work day. Every day we will do a video meet starting at 9:11. So when I start the video meet, your student is then expected to click join and be a part of the discussion, have their notebooks ready to take notes during the lesson, so that way they're able to complete their assignments and refer back to their notes as they need to. If we're not doing a lesson that day, then I will still start a video meet for your student to join where we just touch base and I go over important information that needs to be discussed with your child. Some lessons and activities throughout the year include organizational skills, self-awareness, self-advocacy and communication skills, study skills, goal-setting skills, self-monitoring, academic achievement, executive functioning skills, graduation requirements, transition planning, using focus and teams, and parts of an IEP. How to turn in work. For my students that are in school, classwork will be completed in their notebook for learning strategies. So after the lesson, I will give them an assignment to check their understanding and allow them to practice what they have learned. For my online students, assignments will be posted in Teams, and that is where they are to turn in their work. I have posted instructions for submitting assignments through Teams under the Files tab in their Teams class page. And it is a Word document, so when it opens, it will have step-by-step instructions with pictures to help your students submit work in Teams. How to get in contact with me. The best time to reach me is Monday through Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I can be reached through email at kellym2@duvalschools.org. And I can also be reached through phone at 904-266-1200 or extension 999921. Tutoring. Learning strategies class is designed to be a safety net where students are able to complete assignments, receive extended time, receive help on their assignments, and work on homework assignments. During the learning strategies class, I will work with students helping them with assignments from other classes. In class, this will be one-on-one chats. Online, I have a channel set up for each student. It is private, so the only people that are able to access that channel is your student and myself. We are able to communicate. They can tell me what they are working on, what they need help with for the assignments. I can do my focus grade checks with them. If they need help, they can type in what subject or what question or what assignment. We can also do a video meet through that channel where I'm able to pull up a whiteboard and share that screen. So if they need help with math, for example, we can work out those problems together using that whiteboard in the video. So that is a great tool to utilize. It is a great tool for your students to use and ask for help and receive assistance. I monitor that channel, each student's channel, throughout the entire class period. During my planning periods, I monitor that channel as well. So if a student asks me a question, I'll make sure to get back to them as well. I also can provide assistance and help your student with work that they need after school from 2 to 2:30 through Teams. And I can do video meets again with them, or we can type in the chat in their channel. So there's plenty of time and opportunities and ways for me to help your student and provide tutoring for them. In class, that is what the class period is for me to provide tutoring for them to help them with all of their assignments for their classes. Students do need to use their time wisely and take advantage of the time that is provided in the Learning Strategies class. This class is a great tool and a great way to help them improve their grades and get their assignments done. The grading scale, an A is 90 to 100, a B is 80 to 89, a C is 70 to 79, a D is 60 to 69, and an F is 0 to 59. Participation, which is the independent work, that is worth 85% of the grade. Each day that a student has independent work for the daily agenda, which is usually 3 to 4 days a week, they can earn up to 100 points for that class period. And they earn their points based on how long they worked. Were you focused? Was your student doing everything they needed to do, asking for help, working on the assignments? They'll get their 100 points. And it can go down from there if they're not working. And I redirect your student and encourage them to make sure that they don't get frustrated, to make sure that they are staying on task so that they can earn those points and that they can get their work done. Classwork for me is worth 15%. Most of the assignments are worth anywhere from 10 to 20 points. They are able to recover or recycle their assignments from me for full credit. And in order to recycle it, they just have to redo it and resubmit it. When I return the work to them, I will tell them, you need to correct these questions. This is why you missed them. And I will give them some suggestions, some hints, might remind them of different things to help them get it right from the lesson. I might refer them back to the PowerPoint and the slides to review. Once they make those corrections and return it to me, I will regrade it and put their updated grade in focus. Makeup work policy. Missed work should be made up for all absences. Students are allowed 1 day to make up work for every day of school missed. So if a student misses 4 days of school, that student has 4 days to turn in their makeup work. If turned in on time, full credit will be earned for turning in makeup work for excused and unexcused absences. If a student is absent and missing an assignment from my class during independent work time, I'll go over the lesson with them and the assignment and provide them with time to complete that assignment. If it's not one of my assignments that they have missed, if they're absent on a day we did not do a lesson, then your student will be able to use my class to help them complete their work that they missed when they were absent, so that they're not overwhelmed with makeup work plus missing assignments they may not have been able to complete prior. So I use my time to help them with independent work to make sure that if they missed 4 days of school and have 4 days of work, that they can use my class period to work on those assignments so they're not doing everything at home. So thank you very much for coming to Open House, and I'm enjoying working with your students. They are really trying and really making gains and using their time wisely in class. But if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me, or you can call me at my extension, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Once again, thank you very much and have a good evening. Bye.